Yo, what's up, gamers? There was a Donkey Kong Bonanza Direct this morning. I'm watching it in the aftermath. I was not able to catch it live, but I'm excited to watch it and give some immediate feedback based on what we see here. This is one of the Switch titles that I was mostly excited for, even though there were like in terms of new titles announced maybe 4 I think that are becoming available this year or something. But I'm a big Donkey Kong guy. Most people don't know this, but like Donkey Kong Country was my first game ever that I had. So very exciting, very cool. Excited to see what we got here.
When the world felt so cruel and bleak, when the hole looked so dark and deep.
What is with the power ballad?
Heart is rock, cold as stone. I was scared, alone. Then your beat showed the way to me.
What is this song? We're just not going to talk about it. Okay, we have clothes on now. What? Hold on. Hold on. Is that Pauline? But like a kid? Is this kid Pauline? I'm so confused. I'm all of a sudden very confused. Although I guess maybe now the song makes sense in the beginning because Pauline sing. Okay. Okay. I'm invested. Not from a standpoint of like I'm excited that I'm more confused than hyped right now. That's where my brain's at.
Golden Bananas, the discovery of the century, made right here on Ingot Isle. This is excellent news for #1 banana fan, Donkey Kong. However, just as he's about to enjoy the notable bananas, a sudden tempest sends him deep down underground. As his adventure begins, DK teams up with Odd Rock, but it's no rock at all. It's actually a talented young singer named Pauline. Now, Donkey Kong just wants bananas. And Pauline wants to find a way back home to the surface. It's said that one's wish will be granted by reaching the planet core.
Are we not gonna talk about why A, Kid Pauline exists, and B, she was a rock? Or encased in a rock? Are we are we just gonna gloss over that? Okay. All right.
So the unlikely duo set off on a strange subterranean adventure. The story takes place in the underground world, where the
We're
scenery
under-
changes the deeper you go.
Wait. How do we have
Some layers
sky,
are
though?
So spectacular that it's hard to believe you're.
None of this is making sense to me. Okay. I'm thinking too perhaps critically about it. I don't understand why there's a sky underground. Also, why was Pauline in a rock?
Underground. DK can run, jump,
Oh, that's cool.
and climb through each environment. Using his incredible physical prowess, you can freely move in any direction. But that's not all. Almost anything in your path, you can smash, crash,
This looked like the fun part to
and
me.
bash.
Back from the direct and the
You can
treehouse.
use this to a massive rock formation. You know, if you want. As you barrel through obstacles in your path, you'll also collect golden bananas known as Banandium gems.
Okay.
More on those later. Let's take a look at some of the things this Kong can do. Punch. Smash enemies. Walls. The ground. And most things you can get your hands on with
Ooh.
incredible force.
Secrets.
Destruction can lead to discoveries. So set off a chain reaction and see what happens. Dive punch. Unleash a powerful punch.
Surely not everything is destructible, though, right? Like, surely you cannot take the entire world, to borrow a phrase from Minecraft, down to bedrock. Surely you can't do that, right? Right? Because I'm going to be so honest. I'm going to want to tear everything. I'm going to want to make it a clean slate. And I will do that if I am able. Because I will fear that I miss a secret somewhere. But surely that's not a thing.
Directly downward. How deep you punch into the ground depends on the strength of the terrain. Roll forward. Roll at high speed and send lighter objects
Strength of the
soaring.
terrain. Did they just
Combine
answer
this
my
with
question?
punches and jumps to really mix things up.
They might have just answered my question.
Hand slap. Make some noise to collect scattered items. Or detect hidden objects using sonar. You can even use your feet when your hands are occupied.
Wow.
Tear off. Grab a chunk of terrain and tear it off. Or tear up turnips to find items. And even tear chunks off your foes. Swing.
That's cool.
Grab a chunk and swing it to attack. Harder chunks can be used to break stone with ease. Or smash spiky thorns.
This is cool.
Chunk jump. Use a chunk to double jump. This will help you
Okay.
reach new heights. Throw.
We actually,
Throw a chunk.
so sorry, not to be nitpicky, but we actually went down instead of up.
Use a chunk to double jump. This will help you reach
See, we were high, right?
new heights.
And then we went up, but ultimately we went down. So that would, I feel like a chunk jump there, probably not that useful.
Throw. Throw a chunk. Or aim at a target like this. Throwing
Uh-oh.
a boom rock or gold can have
Motion control.
explosive effects.
I can feel it.
If you throw
I can
chunks
feel the
of
motion
soft
control.
material, you can stick them to a surface and pile them up.
Oh, that's cool.
Turf serve. This lets you ride on chunks. Speed up and aim for smaller enemies.
That's
to knock them
also
away.
kind of cool.
Make music. The power of Pauline.
Okay. Sure. All right. Yeah. Equally cool as singing.
Singing will help show you the way. It can also remove these strange seals that someone left behind.
So is Pauline like Cappy? Is this Donkey Kong Odyssey and Pauline is Cappy? Is that what's happening here? Bro, if they come out and tell me that Pauline can be activated by a player too, I'm gonna lose my mind.
You never know what you'll discover in the underground world. So carve your own path.
Good classic
DK's
DK track right here. We can fly?
The many layers of the underground world.
We can fly.
To a variety of inhabitants. Some are mysterious and aren't too bothered by DK's destructive tendencies. It looks like Cranky
Oh my god, we got Ramby, dude. Okay, this is game of the year.
Kong and his companion Ramby are also venturing through the layers.
Game of the year, bro.
Then there are the giant elders who call the underground world home. They're said to possess
Interesting. So they're gods of the region, kind of.
ancient Bananza powers.
Is that,
By learning their Bananza powers, Pauline's singing can do something special. She can make Donkey Kong transform. With incredible destructive power,
Okay.
hard terrain poses no problem. Plow through the world and smash as much as possible with the powerful Kong Bananza. Plus, DK can transform into a zebra. He's as speedy as he is striped.
Okay, so we could just transform into the elders.
Or crumbling pathways. That's the swift Zebra Bananza. Oh yeah.
The ostrich one?
Turn into an ostrich.
Yep.
A
Okay.
flying ostrich. Spread your wings and soar through the sky.
Okay.
You can
Okay,
use
interesting
up fast to
power-ups.
gain more air. Then drop egg bombs from great heights to send enemies scattering.
You know what this is? This is Donkey Kong Odyssey of the Wild. That's what this game that's what this game is. And you know what? I'm kind of digging it. The Pauline mechanic feels currently, from what we've seen, this is how I'll phrase it. I feel like you could replace Pauline with a different conduit mechanism and it still works the same. I don't know why we have Pauline here. I'm gonna be honest.
That's right, it's Ostrich Bananza! Bananza transformations don't last forever though. You can transform again by collecting gold to build up your Bananergy.
Bananergy. Okay. Alright, dude.
You're not limited to when or where you transform, and you can swap between transformations. So get creative.
Oh,
Use
cool.
them as you
Okay.
adventure to the planet core.
I had that question in my head.
Standing in our hero's way.
Like, oh, do you have to power up each individual one, or?
The mightiest mining operation both above ground and below. Grumpy Kong works to create gigantic
Rumpy Kong. The cousin nobody talks about.
corporate soldiers. Poppy Kong is responsible for subterranean
The other cousin nobody talks about.
info gathering. While Void Kong
These are all Kongs? That's
is in
crazy.
charge of the whole company. This nefarious crew is responsible for the banana stealing maelstrom on Ingot Isle, and they're heading straight down to the planet core.
the planet core? But no! I'm going with DK, so you just stay away!
Voidco blocked off all the routes to the lower layers, so no one could reach them.
Voidco. I'll point that out. It's always a corporation, bro.
DK and his pals will come face to face with the enemies guarding these routes. So use all the power at your disposal to take on a host of powerful foes. By defeating them,
Golden bananas.
giant sinkholes will open,
Oh.
clearing a path to the lower layers of the underground world. Found throughout the underground world,
That's kinda
are
cool.
golden bananas called Banandium gems.
The things we were gonna learn more about later.
Though, sometimes they're buried in
It's
the
later.
walls, the
Welcome to
ground,
later.
and other places. There are a whole bunch to find. You can also obtain these gems by completing challenges in the ruins found throughout your adventure.
Let's do this.
Challenges include time-limited battles, courses where you'll need clever solutions,
You made a bin for them to fall into. Oh, that's
and
cool.
more.
Ooh.
Keep your eyes peeled to find the Banandium gems. There are plenty of ruins to discover.
Good
so
remix.
Give them a try.
I like the little like side scroller puzzle levels. Those look fun.
As you collect Banandium gems, you'll gain skill points.
I thought we were about to hit a skill tree, which it kind of the same thing, but it looks more like a badge system.
These can be used to increase stats such as your max health or the destructive power of your punches. Power up Donkey Kong to match your playstyle. For example, if you strengthen your sonar, you'll be able to detect treasure from further away.
Oh, that's cool.
Which could lead to new discoveries. Or use skill points to learn new skills. There are
Surf
all
surf.
sorts of items to find as you explore.
I would have called it turf surf, but that's just me.
Banandium chips are shaped like slices of banana,
That makes sense.
and they can be traded for Banandium gems at the chip exchange. These gold nuggets are, unsurprisingly, called gold. You can exchange gold for useful items at the stuff shop. There are fossils too.
Good one.
You can trade these for different fashions at local style shops.
This is absolutely Donkey Kong Odyssey, 100% of the wild.
Just open the closet and customize the perfect fits for Donkey Kong and Pauline. Or even change up your fur color. No look is too much for Donkey Kong, or too little. Almost every article of clothing comes with its own benefits, so
Oh, they
mix
have
and match
buffs,
your
too.
look to
Okay.
suit the situation.
That's cool.
If you find a treasure chest buried in the ground, crack it open, and you might receive a treasure map showing the location of Banandium gems or fossils. Their locations will be marked on your map. Pretty helpful for finding collectibles.
Okay.
You can also see which fossils and Banandium gems you've collected, making it easy to see how close you are to completion. There's plenty more to
That
do
looked like a long
around the world
list.
when not adventuring. Need a rest? Carve out a space and enjoy a getaway where you can recover in bed. And enjoy listening to tunes with the music playing.
So we just have a tent?
You might even find new discs when defeating enemies. When it comes to moving between layers,
They put the DK rap in here?
skills have your back. These elevators will help you easily move between layers you visited at any time.
Bro, that's crazy.
And if you get lost, no need to worry. You can always teleport within the layer you're currently exploring.
Teleport there?
In photo mode, you can freely change the in-game camera angle and adjust other settings to
Why
snap
are there
pics.
always photo modes? I don't understand the need for a photo mode in the game.
Or that. Unleash your inner shutterbug and create your own captivating scene.
Maybe it's just because I don't
By sharing a
Ramby spotted.
Joy-Con 2
Maybe that's just because I
controller or
don't
using
care
a
about
second
picture
set,
taking.
You and a pal can control Donkey Kong and Pauline's.
Bro, she's Cappy. That's crazy. I don't even think we've seen Pauline do anything yet. What does Pauline do? And why is she here? I have so many questions. Maybe they'll answer, actually.
Separately to buddy up in local co-op play. As Pauline, you can unleash vocal blasts using Joy-Con 2 mouse controls. You can also copy the material of nearby terrain.
Do you have to use the mouse control? Like, we got any wiggle room on that, or... Because that, honestly, that seems like a hindrance.
Give your vocals even more texture. By working together, even tough enemies don't stand a chance. This game also supports.
I'd also like to point out that they gave the young female character the superpower of shouting. Interesting. That's a choice.
Game share. Even if only one player has the game, they can quickly share it to another player so they can join on their own system.
Okay.
It can also be shared locally to a Nintendo Switch system.
Okay.
Plus,
Wait.
you can...
Then, but you can game share a brand new, like, fully developed Switch 2 exclusive title to a regular Switch? See, I recall some people being kind of surprised that you could play, like, the Switch 2 versions of Breath of the Wild and stuff on the regular Switch. But okay.
also be shared locally to a Nintendo Switch system.
That's confusing to me.
Plus, you can play online between Nintendo Switch 2 systems using Game Share via Game Chat. If you need a little help with all the platforming action, Assist Mode is the way to play. It guides you in the right direction, halves the damage you receive, and more.
Okay, I was about to say, exploration is like the point of the game. Why would you nerf that?
Outside of the main game, there's a mode where you can carve stone using mouse controls called DK Artist. Rotate to paint.
Okay. Okay.
Carve material. Or add some back on. You can even change
This
the
kind of feels like
add
the Mario
delectable
64
banana effects.
like home screen.
Give it a try and sculpt to your heart's content.
Okay, that's 100% what they're calling out.
This game also supports amiibo accessories. A new Donkey Kong and Pauline amiibo figure.
Bro, I
is
have to
also
have that.
on
That's
the way.
crazy.
Scanning it unlocks Pauline's diva dress. By scanning the Donkey Kong series amiibo shown here, gold Kong tiles with explosive power will appear.
Okay.
Every other amiibo released up to this point is also compatible. If you scan them, you'll get giant spheres like these.
Interesting. Okay.
Look at us, DK. I love to sing more than anything. I have this dream. Maybe if we get to the surface, you and me, we can make it more than a dream.
I'm still not 100% clear why we're going further down to get to go up. Unless I missed that part.
Join the powerful Donkey
But
Kong, the talented singer Pauline, as they set out on an adventure.
you know what it is?
to the
I have
fabled
lore
planet
questions.
Core.
I think that's what it boils down to. Shut up. Did I just see what I think I just saw?
To the fabled planet Core.
Yo, they got Diddy and Dixie in here? We have a Donkey Kong Country 2 revival going on? Bruh? That's kind of hype. That's kind of hype.
My own special power? DK!
I don't think that's going to end well.
Donkey Kong Bananza.
Respectfully. I think she about to get eaten.
July 17th, only on Nintendo Switch 2. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. The
I also really want that.
Donkey Kong and Pauline Amiibo will also be available July 17th.
That's cool. Okay, well that was something. That was definitely something. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't that. It's crazy to think that I kind of want to go back and watch some of the treehouse footage and stuff because obviously Pauline was not there, like at all. So I would be interested to go back and see how much they were actually hiding from us, because there may be more than just the Pauline thing. Which again, I feel like the Pauline conduit thing, it could probably be swapped out current state. It doesn't really seem like there's a specific reason why it's Pauline. But I guess that's cool. The thing I'm mostly excited about for Donkey Kong Bonanza, at least for Donkey Kong related things, is that Donkey Kong's probably going to get a new skin in Mario Kart World, or at least I'm hoping, because my man has one skin in that whole game, and that is a crime, bro. That's a crime. Straight up. But Bonanza looks really fun. I'm excited to see more about that. I am getting it. I've already got it pre-ordered. So I will definitely be streaming it as well. And maybe Jenna will join because she can be the Cappy in Pauline form and just shout words at enemies. Which is kind of funny, I think. Okay, cool. Yeah, that was good. That was cool. I'm interested to know more. Let me know if you are as well in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.